Dan Willis here, and we're talking about how to fix your credit score. And there's 4 tips we're going to hit on here. And the very first one is to get your credit report. You have 3 of them. You're entitled to 1 copy for free per year. Visit annualcreditreport.com to do that. Otherwise, you may have to pay just a couple dollars to get it. But you need to get all 3 because often there's going to be different information on each one of these credit reports. Then you need to go through and identify the items on there, because what we're going to do, anything that's questionable, that's inaccurate, maybe old, maybe it's been on there for too long, we need to clean up this information, especially all the damaging items, because the bad information on your credit report is what's bringing the score down. That is your payment history, which is 35% of your overall credit score, according to FICO, the credit scoring calculating company. So we have to clean up, and the best way to do this is to file a dispute with the credit bureaus. Like we said, there's going to be different information on each one of your credit reports. Thus, you need to be very careful to only dispute items that are with that credit bureau that are on that specific credit report. Does that make sense? So for example, if there was a charge off on your Experian credit report and it wasn't on the other 2 credit reports, you wouldn't want to file a dispute with TransUnion for that charge off. These 3 companies are all independent from one another, and there may be different information on each one of your credit reports. And thus, if that charge off was on all 3 of your credit reports, then you'd have to file 3 separate disputes, one with each one of those credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. This is just a common stumbling block that a lot of folks get mixed up with, and they wouldn't know. I can understand, so please take it respectfully. But if you run into some brick walls, and this is what happens when it comes to the dispute process, is the credit bureaus have to first deem your dispute valid before they'll investigate. That's a whole other conversation for another place and time, but it's not easy to get that done because the credit bureaus have to spend money that is otherwise profit to even investigate your dispute. This is why a lot of folks will just give up, and then other folks will turn to a credit repair attorney, law firm, professional to help, which can be done at very affordable rates. You can do it yourself too. You're just going to have to remain very persistent and make sure you jump through those hoops. A lot of credit repair all the way around is jumping through hoops and just doing it the right way. If you happen to be being contacted by some collection agencies, please do not just pay. 1, you can always negotiate to pay less. 2, you have to again jump through some more hoops, because when you make a payment, if you don't go ahead and jump through these hoops, that company, that's not going to fix your credit. It's just going to change the collection on your credit report to a paid collection, which is not a good positive item. That's not going to build your credit score by any means. We'll include a link in the description for some more about how to deal with collection agencies. And the very last tip here is available credit to debt. This is the amounts owed when it comes to your credit score, which is the second most important item after your payment history, and it's roughly 30% of your overall credit score. What you really want to focus on here is having available unused credit. For example, if you had a credit card with a $500 credit limit and you had a monthly balance of about $150, which I believe is about 30%, my math might be slightly off, but the point is you would have $350 of available unused credit. That helps your utilization ratio, and it makes sense because your credit card would likely be maxed out if you weren't in somewhat of a secure financial position, and that'll help to build your credit. If you want some more, please check out some other videos and let us know. We're here to help. If you'd like a credit consultation, you can call, no obligation, toll free, 1-855-655-9870. Again, for a free, no obligation credit consultation, you can call 1-855-655-9870. And of course, you can do this yourself. Just remain persistent and be prepared to jump through some hoops however you move forward Anyways, we've got much more, so please subscribe and join our congregation. Please visit the link in the description below to visit our website and grab a free report, the 7 super simple steps to clean credit. Please have a fantastic day and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.